Have you ever been done wrong by any system, school system, jail system? I mean, just any system. If you have, this is the perfect video for you. Listen to the advice I gave a friend. My name is Cyrus Harper, and my mission is to embody the emotion of overcoming. I travel the nation giving perspective to deal with suffering. These videos are to help you win that internal battle you've been hiding from the world. Stay tuned. One of my friends hit me up that's dealing with a parole officer. They got arrested, it happens. Anyways, he got to check in to this drug rehabilitation center. He got to check in, 3 times a week, I believe. And he told me something that was pretty disturbing within this particular system. He told me somebody came in and they had to do a, urine test every single time. They did a urine test and they tested his urine and they made a mistake on the urine test. So they made him drink a lot of water so he can, urinate again. He drinks a lot of water, urinates again. Then they say his pee is too clear. This is, is messed up. You're trying to hide something. I was like, wait a minute. So he peed first, they made a mistake. He drank a lot of water and he peed again and they said it was too clear. And he ended up getting 20 hours of community service behind it. 20 hours of community service. What's worse is you can't even pick the community service place you want to work at. They assign that to you, which is it's slavery. And I was telling the person that was telling me this story, this is unfortunate because this is a system that you're within that is trying to push you into free labor. I said, listen, you have to understand this. Smart people can play dumb. Dumb people cannot play smart. Let me say it again. Smart people can play dumb. Dumb people cannot play smart. So anytime you're dealing with someone, you have to understand what's their objective, what's their motive, and what direction is they trying to go with this. If you understand that, you have to be able to control yourself when you're dealing with someone. Oftentimes people will bait you to act out of character so they can ultimately win. So let's say the person in this position started acting out of character, wanted to fight back, saying, you give me 20 hours community service, I gotta do this, and let's say they fought against it. What will happen in the end is they will go to jail or get more time in this rehabilitation particular class. So you're in a no-win situation under these circumstances. What the friend is telling me, I don't know what to do. They keep getting smart with me. They keep trying to provoke something. They keep trying to tell me about drugs. And I asked the guy, have he ever used drugs? Do we know anybody that sells drugs, or has he ever participated in any form of drug stuff? He said, no. He said, then how do you know how this works? And I warned him. I said, you do not want to outsmart the person that's in charge, not in these particular environments. Sometimes it's not a great thing to outsmart somebody that's in the position to dictate your penalty. So when you're sitting there talking to somebody and they're saying, you doing this, you doing this, you doing that, and you actually correct. You're checking this person. You're correct on the issue, but they don't like it in their pride. Their soul doesn't like it because they know that you're quote unquote called dumb or degenerate, or you're supposed to be stupid, or whatever the case. They already labeled you, especially in school. They'll label you a certain way, and teachers provoke you into acting a certain way. Some teachers do. You got great teachers out there. You got some terrible teachers. But anyway, some of them provoke you into a certain action to get you out their classroom because they don't want to deal with you. Same thing with this particular situation. They're provoking an action for you to have to either do community service or do this class more. And the more you do this class, everybody get paid. I hate to be this blunt, but I am going to be that serious. Ultimately, it's about a currency. It's about getting $1 out of your lack of sticking to a system. In this particular case, school is a little bit different, but that can go another way. What I was telling my friend is, you have to understand the particular system that you're within. If these people are trying to provoke you, understand what they're trying to do. Sometimes it might come from a teacher. Sometimes it may come from a judge. Sometimes it may come from a cop. You look at what they're trying to do. But you have to understand, you have to be the smarter one in this situation. And the only way you can be the smarter one is to be in control of yourself. Because if somebody's trying to provoke something, you have to see through it and be like, oh, okay, I see what they're trying to do. Let me figure out the way I want to maneuver around this particular position if they're in a position of power. If this person in power can determine whether you're going to have more community service, spend more hours in the class, or go to jail, you have to understand your position of power. You have to. You have to understand that you're lower on the pedestal. And some of these people got egos in that position, and they love talking down upon you. They love talking down to somebody because they believe they're better than you because they didn't make the mistakes you made. I hate to say it like that, but it's just so true. Some people believe that their job entitles them to be better than you because they can control your disciplinary action. The fact that I can control whether you're going to go to detention or you're going to go here or you're going to go to jail, the fact that I can control that, I have power over you. So you're going to listen and do what I tell you to do, how I tell you to do it. And they thrive off of that. But you have to understand what they're trying to do and be smarter than them. You have to, because smart people can play dumb. Dumb people cannot play smart. And if you understand what somebody is trying to do, you can understand how you're going to maneuver within it. Like this particular friend, he said he went to the judge and the judge just kept provoking, trying to get something out of him, asking him to answer questions. And then when he tried to answer a question, he's yelling on top of him and then telling him he's being disrespectful, telling him all these different types of things that this judge was doing. He was trying to provoke him to get angry so he can send him to jail, talking down upon him like he's not a human being as well. So when that happens, you have to understand what somebody is trying to do and overcome that through your thought process of control. Because if you're not in control, who is? That's the real question. If two people is arguing, somebody got to be driving, and the person that's driving is the person with the most authority. So they're driving when you and this person is out of control. It's that simple. Except the fact that they dictate your disciplinary actions. So in order to get through these things, understand that smart people can play dumb and dumb people can't play smart. Be wise. Be in the moment and understand what they're trying to provoke. Then you can dictate how you want this to play out. If you don't care and you say, I don't care, I'm just going to do some jail time, I don't care, I'm going to go to detention, or they're disrespecting the things that you believe in and you're not willing to bend on that, then don't bend. But if they're saying something to just provoke you into anger or fight or whatnot and you don't want to participate in that, then don't bite on it. Don't bite. Don't take the bait. Do what you know you need to do for yourself to get about that position. It's the only thing you can do when you're under somebody else's system. Hate to be that blunt. As I said, I am trying my best to be as brutally honest with you guys as possible because I know motivational speakers and speakers in general are not going to give you this information because they want to tell you the things that ultimately get your money. But not me. I'm going to tell you exactly the things that I would tell the people that I talk to. Smart people can play dumb. Dumb people cannot play smart. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with somebody you know can learn something from this particular video. I look forward to you guys in the future. Make sure to comment, make sure to like, and I will respond as best as I can. Thank you.